Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, November the 6th, 2025. The key questions today: the Bitcoin price continues to collapse, threatening to go below 100,000. Ethereum is falling off a cliff. The altcoins are collapsing. Will this continue, or is this the start of the great turnaround and the final flush? These are things we're going to talk about in this short noontime video, and we're going to get right on into this. To the Bitcoin price, you can see something we've been talking about. Come on. Now, because I got to get right on into this, nothing's going to work. So we get up into here, we can see what we've been talking about, something as we delete that and delete that. The price has got confirmed below the 3.5-year rising channel support. Watch the videos from prior posts, the last 7 or 8 months. We've been talking about it. You can see we're sitting after the little brief bounce yesterday we were talking about. We have to come down to this 95,000, and that is your major decision point. There will be a slight bounce from there, but the decision point will be, as you can see, we had that bearish cross. The 50 got below the 100. We're going to have a golden bearish cross. The decision point is going to come when we do, not if, but when we hit this 95,000 here in the immediate short term. Can we have a ferocious rally and take out some of those overhead moving averages like the falling 200 and the falling 50? If not, in the short term, 79,450 is going to come into play. And that is where very hard, very interesting, and very tough conversations are going to happen with the companies and quasi-Bitcoin treasury companies a la MicroStrategies. As we move along here to the Ethereum price, you can see we're going to have the bearish cross. We thought it would be Thursday or Friday. It's going to be Thursday or Friday. Today's Thursday, so it's probably going to be tomorrow. You can see we wicked off the 3,068 we were talking about yesterday on this brief bounce back. If we don't clear the 3466, we're coming back down at least to pull this liquidity down here at the 3,068 with a couple of candle bodies in the daily time frame. But if you slip that, there is a potential you come all the way to 1796 with a mid-ground support at 24.54, right? So it's going to be very interesting because I am forecasting it to come down to 3,068. And if you don't hold that, your next major support level is down here at about 24.74. And there is an outside shot at 17.98 and an all debilitating fleece heisting and shisting, because like I've been warning and telling you about, everybody thought we were at the bottom. Everybody thought that dump a couple of weeks ago was the liquidity flush that we needed. But I said not so fast. What if? Because everybody's thinking it's going to pump. What if we're going to come down and pull these liquidities? That's an area of liquidity now. What if we're going to trade back down to this? What if that wasn't just a liquidity wipeout, but it was a short to medium term strong signal of a change in the overall market and a warning to anybody with large amounts of their portfolio or net worth in stuff that has a very lack of liquidity? And that's what that shows you. Even in XRP, the big bad XRP has a very, very low lack of liquidity. And at any time, the coin can go to zero or the coin can go down 80, 90% in the matter of seconds, and there's no guarantee it will ever come back. You can see it went down 67.56% in the matter of an hour. That's showing you there's an overall fundamental problem in crypto with a liquidity problem, right? And it would make me very nervous to have large amounts of my net worth for long periods of time in this, right? So that's why I'm not a financial advisor, nor would I ever tell you to buy, sell, or trade anything. These are only my own personal opinions on the market and my own personal things that I'm doing to become an asset millionaire. And that's really why you're all here, to join me and follow along as I do become an asset millionaire. And I'm halfway there now. I will be an asset millionaire within 5 years. 5 years from today, I will be an asset millionaire, and I encourage you, and that's why you're all here, to learn and to tag along and participate on your own journey to your asset millionaire, right? But right now, we're below the 50-day moving average. I got a time check because I'm crunched right now. Oh, shit, I'm really crunched. We're below the $2.33, the 50-day and the weekly. We're going to come down to the $1.77, which is, or I believe we're coming down to the $1.77, which is the 100-day moving average in the weekly, and that opens up the door for potentially $1.28. And we're going to get more into this tonight. Watch the videos from yesterday for more detail in the short term, because I do believe we are coming to that 177. It's not going to be a straight drop, but I believe we are coming down there. I believe there's a lot more pain in the short term because nobody thinks there is more pain in the short term, because the pain and the correction that has been taking place in Bitcoin seems like enough. I don't think it's enough because everybody is so bullish and thinks we're at a bottom. XLM, look at where its liquidity pull is, all the way down here at about 15 to 16 cents. I told you we were going to come down to the 25 cents when we were sitting here after the big bounce back along the 50-day and the weekly time frame. I said if we don't hold that, the next move is down to the 25. We're going to hit it on full candle bodies, not wicks. And then if we don't have a structural change in the price action, we're coming down to the 200-day in the weekly time frame. And looking at the AMP, it's dumping. DGB had a huge pump, 100% pump, and I did sell a couple of coins because I had $1,000 invested. I took out 500 profits sitting there to see if it corrects, but I still have my original dollar amount. But I did take out a couple of shekels on the sidelines there, the profit that I was up. I went from being way down to being up 500 bucks. So I took the 500, it's sitting in profit on the side. Please like the channel, subscribe. If you get any value out of this station or any insight or any new information, as you know, a key part of becoming an asset millionaire is staying debt-free, not having car payments, no credit card debt. If you have a mortgage, it's fine, but live below your means and pay off your mortgage as quick as possible. Stay debt-free. As you earn more money, do not have lifestyle creep. Do not increase your standard of living. Every time you get an increase or a bump in pay, you live below your means as your pay increases for a period of time, and then you invest that money or pay off debt. And if you don't have debt, you pay off your house before you increase your standard of living, because that's how you increase your net worth and you increase your financial freedom. And that's what I'm here to hopefully educate you on. And it's as cheap as $3.99 a month. It starts at that to help support the channel, to keep these videos free, every day flowing, to give you the information that I've learned to hopefully help you to make smarter financial decisions. And once again, with my greatest debt of gratitude, this channel is only here. It only exists, it only grows, and it only continues because you, the audience. That's right. You, the audience, are the most important part of this operation. And I wanted to end this video with my thanks to each and every one of you, and a special thanks to my members of Jabroni Killers that have been loyal, that have been here, and that have helped this channel grow and have participated and pushed this channel to where it is today. Peace and love. The Rock's Eyebrow. Jay. Hello.